No way, sorry black people. White people don't know that Memorial Day was for the slaves. Now all the big white people go to Applebee's. It was for the ones in unmarked graves. There's a memorial for the slaves that were freed, but Americans made it for the white people now, just like country, blues, and weed. But we still keep them in prison for that. That's our Memorial Day feat. The South did it, you crazy sons of bitches. You never cared about your kids. You cared more about keeping slaves. You say it in your manuscripts. You were bad parents. Now your kids are sons of bitches, that's a fact. 40% of slave owners were white women. You cared more about keeping slaves because you wanted the proof of what you did. They were trying to open their mouths. That's why you love the Second Amendment. They weren't allowed to have guns, silly, either. You used to use them on the kids. I swear to God, you used to use them on the women. You used them on the innocent. In Charleston in 1865 at a former racetrack, the Southern soldiers killed 257 prisoners and buried them in unmarked graves. 3,000 children marched around the track singing John Brown's Body, followed by 7,000 adults and pastors from churches all around. They need new soldiers for the economy. We use soldiers in economic recessions to take land. We're doing it in Palestine now. Land grab wars are the only way we can actually make money since we don't make anything. But back in 1865, the freed slaves made a grave, reburied the people, and made up the term Memorial Day. They sung the Star-Spangled Banner, America the Beautiful, and we'll rally around the flag. Are y'all hearing me? At a mass grave, freed slaves were singing the songs white people act out today. Isn't that disturbing? They're actually American. We're not. A white person said, by the end, the gravesite looked like one mass of flowers, and a breeze wafted sweet perfumes as they cried out in tears of joy, knowing their families were given a proper burial place. That chokes me up every time.